Everybody, it's Matt. Dyan's over there. I'll show you her in a moment. Welcome back to OK Aussie. We're doing Minibrands again. Late night edition, ADHD mode.
Minibrands home.
Oh God, home.
Bring it home.
It is
baby.
we are bringing it home. You know she is the master of all things small. We're going to go in for a close up here. Okay. Yep, we've got. And
is it this or this?
I can't even tell you which one it is. You can see the his and her, Daniel and Mrs. Kitty, Valentine's kitty cats behind. Anyway, we've got what? Oh my God, those wrong glasses.
Oh, you guys need to put some clothes on.
Yes, you really should. Hey, you know we can see you, don't you? You do understand that we can see you. It's not just you that see us. Seriously.
What is this?
I don't understand this. We are doing Minibrands. Dyan is into her miniatures because she has everything that's small because she loves things that are small. She's been doing these for a long time.
Right.
All things mini, Zuru. You love the mini books.
This is for
the mini retro.
Oh, I do.
Mini homes, make it mini. The cakes, they're pretty cool as well. There's so many things that come.
This is what the world looks like.
It does actually. How would we even know? It's past your bedtime, but what does that make a difference?
Oh, bedtime, schmedtime.
Exactly. I mean, come on. The
That's
last 4 nights in a row have been past 2 o'clock in the morning.
We've got some art to do. I've just begun my day. I know.
Please help. Please send help now.
Autism
and neurologics.
Didn't sleep last night because my body said...
All the night before. All the night before. All the
enough.
night before that. Do I sound like a broken record? Because that's true. 2 o'clock every morning before she even thinks about it.
I want to go to sleep, but my autism says, no, you're not going to sleep.
You know when we did the sleep study test?
You're going to just be like, bing.
You remember when we did the sleep study test last year and your brain broke because of the sleep deprivation? The latent sleep study that they did, where they wake you up every hour or so just to see how you respond.
They said there's another name
well, she responded. She
sleep
responded very
torture.
well through the sleep torture. I mean, the SAS couldn't do a better job of Special Forces testing on you.
You broke me.
They broke her and they made her go into lots of seizures. Well, with the hospitalisation recently, because of being hooked up to EEG and not getting any sleep in hospital, she's been very entertained since she's got home. She hasn't been sleeping. She's been having neurologics every night, really.
Even the swing, when I went on the swing today, I was like, no, this isn't swinging. I can swing without even being on a swing. I'm talented in this brain.
You are very talented, miss. Well, you've got your safety cloud. I'm glad you're thinking safety first. No cutty up beforehand. What do you think is going to be in your Minibrands home, by the way? What do you think you're going to get there? Oh, it's for 0 to 3 years of age. No, you can't actually give it to 0 to 3. You've got to be above 0 to 3.
Well, I'm not big enough again.
Well, you know, create your own mini home. You could get a blender. You could get a mix master. You could get a microwave.
That's what it was like growing up.
3+.
You know, when I went places with my grandparents and stuff to like Adventure World.
Oh, the height.
And you got to stand for the height, and it's like every year it's like, Pa would be like, maybe this year. And I'm just like, yep, Pa, whatever.
Sure.
Sure. They're not going to let me go on the go-karts. And I wanted to go on the They're electric go-karts.
You still wouldn't
not
pass.
Electric, petrol go-karts.
You wouldn't
back
pass
then.
the height test even now.
Not
if we went to the Royal Show or the Dream World. No, you wouldn't pass the height.
The go-karts?
Darling, you haven't even got a license in real life. How would you be allowed to drive a go-kart? What, and tell everybody not to drive on the go-kart track when you're driving?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I've seen you drive. I know what happens.
Let me live my dream of driving one more time in a go-kart.
Because of 22q11.2 deletion syndrome, that chromosomal disorder that Dyan's got, she's failed to thrive, failed to grow. We water her regularly.
That way.
Intellectually.
Even my staff looked at my socks. He's so small.
They did say it was rather cute. Baby-sized socks.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Aren't your socks the same size?
No.
Anyone in my staffing the same size as me?
Darling, why do you think we shop in the children's section?
Sometimes I do, not all the time.
Pretty much all
I
the
shop
time.
on Shein, so no one knows.
No one knows. Thank God for that. You can find shoes that actually fit you.
I'm a medium sometimes on Shein. I'm rather impressed with myself.
Honey, I think that's a vanity sizing. You know, it just makes you feel good. Sorry.
But it means I'm a big girl now.
You're a big girl now, definitely. Well, big girl, you can open up your mini brand.
Boom.
Boom. Let's see what's inside this
Better
little
up.
sucker. Oh,
Better
please don't throw that. It'll go everywhere.
I had a softball to the face.
Oh, what'd you do?
We were playing leaderboard.
You were distracted talking.
And then, no.
No, she would have been distracted
No.
talking, playing leaderboard. You would have been. That's how you do everything.
Listen to the
Go
story
on.
first.
Phys ed, yep, at primary school,
Primary
leaderboard.
school, we're doing. I love leaderboard. 'Cause
Okay.
It's repetitive, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right up my alley.
And it's a big,
Give
hard
me repetition.
softball that they
And
use. Not the
I
soft
have-
softball, the hard softball.
And it's in my DNA. I
I think it's well imprinted now.
My eye to what coordination?
Eye-hand coordination.
I even studied that at university, and I can't
Honey,
remember human development.
You studied a lot of things at university. I'm so
I
surprised that
studied
you
the
were on.
whole from
This
zygote
girl
to death.
was on the dean's list. This girl got absolute top honours. This girl
And I
solved problems
just
at university that no one else
forgot-
could solve for many years.
Right.
And she still
so,
can't tie her shoelaces.
Because no, I can't. It's true.
Thank God for Velcros. That's
it's
all I
true.
can say.
Like I'm a savant on
Selective
a couple of things,
special
and the
interest topics.
rest of life stuff,
Yeah.
useless. Useless. Okay, my
Or
staff
entertaining,
look
put it
at
that
me
way.
and they go, "That's how you do it. That's nice." Okay.
It's entertaining.
Do you want to do it this way? And I go, "No," and they go,
Okay.
"Okay."
Why not? We'll go with
Let's
that.
just watch you do it the hard way then.
Sure.
I'm like, this is not the hard way for me.
There
it's the
are
hard way for
many
you.
ways
What was I
to
saying
do
anyway?
something. I have no idea.
So basically,
We were talking about leaderball, and we were talking about
Yeah.
how did you get a ball
now
to the
I was
face in
taking
leaderball.
a rest, right? My turn was over. The other girls had to have a go.
Right, so you bobbed down.
So I was told, sit down.
Right.
And she told me to sit down right in front of the person that catches the ball at the front. The one that was at the gap in between the whole row of people. She told me to sit there, the teacher.
I'm confused. There's a person at the front who is
There's
the
a person
pitcher
at the front,
who throws.
and you have the person
And then you
at
have the
gap,
team, the
and then
line
you have
behind.
the team, right?
Right.
Now I'm sitting behind the person catching the ball continuously.
What do you mean? So the
before
person
they
at the
run
front.
around. Yeah, before they run around.
So let's just go back
So the
again.
leader.
The leader is at the very front. That's the person
Yes,
out
and
here.
I'm sitting
Here is your
yeah,
other people.
And I was sitting here.
What, behind the leader throwing
That's
the ball?
where she told me to sit. Stupid, right? Are we now getting it? That it
The
wasn't
leader
my
throws the
fault?
ball, the person catches it, they run
Correct.
around the back,
And was it
around the
stupid
leader,
where I was sitting?
and back to the position,
Was it
and then they bob down.
stupid where I was sitting?
I would have thought so. If you're tucked
Correct,
here,
right.
you've got high
Pause.
possibility if the person doesn't cook.
Okay, my teacher told me to sit there.
Okay.
So I'm not the stupid one. I just go, yes, ma'am, sit
Are
down.
you sure?
Because I have to obey. She's authority, okay?
Are you sure, though?
In the X generation, guys, if you don't listen to authority,
Right.
they throw dusters at you, chalk at you, they kick you out, put you on the bench.
They don't do
and
that.
forget that you're there, and then they come out for lunch and they go, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you.
The school.
I didn't see you.
The schoolyard
And you know
triggers.
why?
Childhood
You know
dramas.
why? Because when I'm sitting against the
The
wall,
teacher forgot you, and you were
flicking
in
my legs up and
timeout
down
on the
because I couldn't
bench
touch the
outside,
ground.
and she forgot
Listen.
you. The teacher forgot you.
yes, every time,
Every time. So not just a 10-minute timeout. You were out there for
No.
hours.
accidentally. It's because
There is no such thing as accidental.
No.
It's purposeful.
Listen.
It's specific.
used to lean against the wall,
Right.
and I would stim my legs and flick it because I can't touch the
Autistic.
ground.
ADHD.
So I'm flicking my legs up and down.
OCD.
It's a thing I
Tourette's.
do, right?
Yep.
Entertaining myself
Sure.
while I'm sitting out there listening to the birds, watching
Okay.
the birds in the garden. I'm
Yep.
having great fun.
You would have been
actually.
in your element.
In my
literally.
element.
You're out
Didn't
in
want to
nature.
go back in the cage.
Why go back in the cage, back into class,
But
and learn
because my
something?
head was
Yeah.
lower than the bricks, and then the window couldn't see me.
Out of
It's
sight,
not funny.
out of mind. She was
And
so
they
small.
forgot about me.
I
'cause
can now
don't
imagine
speak,
that.
So
You
they
were
forgot
sitting
I
there.
existed.
She's selective mute, so they wouldn't hear her.
No.
She's timid because she's
They
autistic,
forget
so
that
she's
I'm
not
even
going to come
existence
forward.
in the class.
She's small, so she's behind the height of the windowsill for the bricks.
No one knows I was there.
She's lost.
And then they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
It won't.
I'm like,
It won't happen
You're
again.
not sorry at all. Because you put me here in the first place for doing nothing. Because I never knew what
Did
I
you ever
wrong.
get hit by
I
the
never knew what
duster or the chalk?
Yes, I did. Because I was having a conversation with Sarah behind me. Her name wasn't Sarah. I'm just making
Names
that up.
Changed for protecting the innocent.
That's my uni friend. But anyway, I'm talking to whatever.
Not Sarah.
Alexandra. I stole her boyfriend, but then I dumped him. It's okay. We ended up best friends about that because he was
by recess or by lunchtime?
Okay. I was the new girl. Okay. Didn't know I had a girlfriend. So when I found out, I went, "You're dumped."
Right, the dramas that happened in the schoolyard. Year 5. Okay.
Yeah. Whew. So anyway, I was chatting to her. We're having a very important conversation.
Apparently,
and the teacher interrupted. Rude, right? Rude.
By throwing chalk or a duster at your head. Those wooden-backed, large dusters.
They were just bitter because I wouldn't speak to them, but I would only speak to certain people that I knew, not only in school, but played with outside of school, right?
Okay, sure.
So they were just jealous that I was talking to my peers. So I'm like talking to him.
In your quiet little voice that you do.
Yeah, right. like on I'm on Pitch Perfect, that girl, that's me. The teachers go, what? Okay.
That character in Pitch Perfect that does that little quiet little voice. Yep, Norris, I understand what you mean.
Huh?
What? Yep.
You're going to have to speak up. And so they seem to throw the duster
Oh, so you were
me.
standing up.
And I turn around and it's like, why do you think I did that? And I'm like,
you're asking you're autistic.
I'm looking at it thinking,
oh God, what was the answer?
No, I'm thinking you're a dickhead.
What did you respond with?
You're abusing a child.
This has got to get worse. Go on.
This is an injustice. But I'll sit here and I'll wait for you to work it out, man. Because I'm not going outside. I'm going to sit there and be forgotten again.
Oh God.
Because it's actually cold out there today.
Yep, okay.
I'm not stupid.
You're right.
But she's like, why do you think I threw the duster? And I was like,
the conversations in the staff
who
room
abuses a child
at lunchtime for all the teachers
terrible.
through Dyan's
schooling woman.
Would have been incredibly entertaining. It would have been so insightful to see how she went through.
What is going on in that little brain of yours? That's what my special ed teachers say. What is going on in here? What do you? I would love to know what you're thinking.
Right.
And I'm just like, all right, creepy lady, like, this is getting a bit uncomfortable, okay? This feelings thing, can we just keep it to education, okay?
Yeah. Dyslexic,
too much.
dysgraphia,
I've got a big family,
multiple learning disabilities.
Okay? I've got a big family. Even if my auntie and uncle went for a year and I didn't see them for a year, all right? It was like, don't hug me. We got to now, like, rebond. We got to
build up that trust again before you become into the inner circle.
Because you left me. You left me and you were out of sight and you're out of my mind and I'm not happy.
Well, out of sight, out of mind, as they say. Yep.
To relearn how to engage with that person.
Right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packets.
Not again. I know what this is. Again.
Are we not happy?
Not happy. And I know what this is. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Hang on. No, I don't.
This could go either two ways. This could be positive and successful, or it could be I'm over it, throw it over the shoulder.
I know I don't like any of them. I know I don't like any of them. So anyway, you're reading what's rare, what's ultra rare, and what's rare.
See the change?
Sorry, what's common?
See the tone. I'm going to bring this down to her, because she's over it already.
Right, we know what this is, but guess what?
Zuru home Minibrands.
House. If you're a small person, but none of us is as small as this, so...
Home. There are many different things that you can get inside of this.
No, don't turn the lights off. I'm not going to bed. Okay? It's not a bedtime.
Hey, Google, turn my lamp on.
It's morning.
We've just had Google Home Automation step in. We have scheduled routines. Routines are set for structure for Dyan for her bedtime.
He's trying to
so that we can get. I'm not. Google is okay. Your Google nurse. It tells you to take medications.
It's a beanbag party.
You've got one of those.
This is beanbag number 3.
She's got 3 now.
So if we were all small enough, honey, I shrinked my friends.
Yep.
Otherwise, useless.
On here it tells you whether they are iconic, for example.
What is this?
Whether they are luxury version items.
Don't even
whether they are ultra rare type
picture,
items.
You know? Yep.
Or simply just in the rare category. Then you have, there's your pink one. It's rare. There it is.
Banter up.
It's there. Banter up.
Except this
So,
isn't a picture
if
of
you were-
Batter Up picture. This is a...
A picture that you drink from.
Yes.
Not a picture on the wall that you paint or see.
Picture.
Yeah, same word, isn't it? Doesn't it? Homophones. Words that sound the same but have different meanings.
Thing that used
Which
to annoy
which
me.
is that which?
That cannot
Or which
be
bitch
a
is that
picture.
bitch?
If that's a picture and that's a picture.
There, or there.
No,
They are,
and
there,
that used to drive me mad. I used to have
contractions.
arguments with my special ed teachers.
The
I even
English
questioned.
language.
I even questioned at that age.
Right.
I'm looking at them and I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, no, hang on.
Imagine what you
Think
said.
about what you're
What
saying
did you
to me
say
right
to the
now.
English teacher?
No, I'm just thinking in my head. Think about what you're saying right now because it sounds really stupid. You're telling me that there's a they and a they and a they. There's a there and a there.
Over there, there's,
And
there are.
And, no, don't tell me that. And that's a silent letter? Fuck off. Why is it there then?
As I said, the
Can't we just take it
conversations
out
in
of
the
the thing?
teachers'
People like me are
staff room at
struggling.
lunchtime
I am
would have
sitting
been
here trying
immensely
to
funny.
learn. And you are
It's very
doing
true,
this
though. It is difficult
to
for
taunt me,
those
right?
with learning difficulties. Yep.
The silent
Educational
letters.
complexities.
You know, the PH, B and F.
The th.
We've
Yep.
just learnt that F is different to the T, and now you're telling me PH is also an F? Fuck off.
Yep, I before E except after C, honey.
And then when I
it's
go to
26
write it
variations.
really fast, fuck off, it's duck off. And it's like,
Autocorrect can't even keep up with you, can it?
I can't deal with the English language. So I apologise
In
anyone that
advance.
had to learn
I apologise
us
for her all the time.
second. Because I'm telling you, Afrikaans made more sense to me.
Dyan's family had migrated through from the UK to South Africa before then coming on to Australia.
Scotland,
Oh,
England.
Scotland was thrown in between into that mix, of course.
No, Scotland, England.
Well,
and
that's
they met
the
at a
UK.
church
The
faith.
United Kingdom includes
My
those
nana's
countries,
area
honey.
where
You
she
know,
was
Wales,
living
Ireland, Scotland,
What
England.
do you call it? The Lakes District
The Lakes
is near
District.
Scotland.
It's right on the border of
and
Scotland.
they went
I
to a
think,
church
from memory.
fete and they met and
It
they
was faith then,
fell
wasn't
in
it?
love. Yeah.
There you go.
Uh, it's a fucking picture.
Oh, a picture.
I
Not
know.
a picture, but a picture.
All right.
Which one is this, sweetie?
Exhibit number 2.
This is not a crime scene, honey.
It's a crime scene.
Okay, it is
Did
not.
they kill them with the beanbag or the picture?
Okay, this is not who done
Whose
it.
side?
It is not Mr. Wilkinson in the library with
Where's my
the
doll?
iron.
I need to
What
murder
doll?
one.
You're not
We're
murdering a
making
doll.
this a murder mystery because this is not bringing me joy.
We are now going into a crime scene. I'm so sorry. Keep
Right.
up. Anything can happen
And
as we go
that's
through
just
this.
common, right? Well,
I honestly hate the balls because you don't know what's in them.
we need
because
a
I have to put up with
series
this.
2.
We
And I
need,
wanted the fluffy rug.
we need to know what's in the ball before you buy them.
I wanted the fluffy rug.
Because you can't get that's the marketing
Hello?
exercise. They make you buy more and more and more just to get the fluffy rug.
Minibrands. Knock knock. There's me.
You still
I
have,
have problems
Oh, she's got a
with
few
my
problems.
OCD.
amongst many
I
things,
must
Obsessive compulsive
complete
disorder.
this list, and you're
Oh,
not
no.
helping me.
Zuru, you're a false. You are going to be held
I've got
responsible.
3 of these, and I just wanted
You could
a
trade
pink
them.
fluffy rug, and you gave me 3 of these.
You could
Can
always
I trade?
You could trade.
Can I trade with you?
Maybe there's a
Minibrands?
Facebook group where you could trade.
Oh, there is.
Is there? That would make sense.
Then it's got other people's germs, and it brings in more of my OCD problems. Because my OCD is rather
I was just reading.
broad.
About another influencer, and they were talking about. There was some more about the comments about the influencer, who had gone for
Oh,
Valentine's
haven't had this
Day
before.
to a news agency, and instead of buying each other a Valentine's card, oh, you got a grater, well done. They that's really good. That's great.
That's great.
Wasn't dead straight. Anyway, so they've gone to the news agency and they had just simply picked up a few cards from the card stand, read each other's cards and put them back, and that was it. That was their sharing of Valentine's, not actually buying the Valentine's card for the people. But as someone else said in the comments, it's like, you know, those people that go to magazines and, you know, lick their fingers and turn the pages and then put the magazine back. And it's like, the consumers are
That's
buying
wrong.
these products. That's why I like them in plastic wrap for the sanitization factor. I mean, you know, you do not understand how germs pass. I
I
mean,
know,
someone who's
because
got
sometimes when I used to give
autoimmune
you,
disorders
no,
and
but when
things.
I used to give you cards, I'd sometimes put lipstick on and
Okay, that's
kiss
different. That's from
the
you. I mean,
card
that's
and
okay.
close it. No, but if someone's touched that, I'm
Yes.
kissing that.
Correct. You got to think about those sort of things. I always get the cards that are in the plastic shift. Do you do that? Comments, questions. Anyway, moving forward, Dyan has now got herself a grater. That is for the greater good. A grater.
What?
It's just a grater. It's for the greater good. Right, you've got 2 down.
No, they don't go together. It's
don't?
like Sesame Street.
Where did the picture go, honey?
These things do not go together.
Okay, but where did the picture go?
That's gone.
You've
I don't
thrown
want
the picture away, have you?
It's rubbish.
Oh, honey.
It's rubbish.
Wow. There are
I've got 2.
starving kids in Africa who need a picture right now.
In there, in my jars.
Okay, in your miniature jars. Your collections, which has now evolved into jar number 2, probably up to jar number 3, is growing. It's vertically stacking at the moment. What does it do?
I don't
It comes
know.
with its own separate. It's a candelabra. A candle goes into the
Now
candelabra.
this I have not got.
Okay, so this is a candlestick. Comes with its own separate instructions. I mean, I think we all know how to put a candlestick into a candelabra. That is actually considered just rare. Just simply rare.
No, it's not just rare.
It's rare. You have 3
They
candles,
lied.
3 different sizes, and they are in pink. That's why she's probably the most excited. So you do like this
Are
Home
they the
Mini by
same?
Zuru.
Both sides, I'm blind.
Oh, honey. One has got a wick. The other is just chopped off randomly and doesn't
Alright,
look very good.
I can't see which one's the wick.
You
So
could put your glasses on and then you'd be able to see. You know that, don't you?
why is it not going in there?
Square peg, round hole. Would you like some help?
I'd
or would you like your
my
glasses?
glasses, please.
Okay.
Alright, I have eyesight problems. It's a 22Q thing.
It actually is.
And then you
One
add
of
being
185
50+.
different clinical symptoms that come
Can't
with 22Q.
see.
Deteriorating eyesight,
forward.
deteriorating hearing.
Well, I've still got one more, don't worry. But let's just... Oh, I see what you mean. It's
Yes.
amazing. when
Oh,
you can
look.
see.
Glasses are amazing, aren't they?
Right, so we've got to push this little...
They are very helpful. Now, did anyone notice the fact that I've actually tinted Dyan's eyebrows today and also plucked them? That was a drama. I don't know if you've ever tried this with another person who's autistic, but with sensory issues, one, you're in close proximity of doing things.
Yeah.
Touching and feeling. The actual sensation
Yeah, I don't
of
want
being
someone
plucked.
else being that close.
I know, right? But it's actually a bit dangerous for me being that close, particularly then with ticking and Touretting and just
Yeah,
you're
we have
attacking me
we
and the
have to
ouching. It's
pick
like
the right day.
the empathy. It's like, I don't want to hurt you. I'm doing my best. I'm stretching the skin. I'm trying to pluck carefully.
No, you did great today, but
Thank God for that. I
ticks
passed.
weren't there, so
Not during that. We wait for the ticks till night time at the moment, don't we? Every night for 3 hours at
Why at
least.
nighttime,
Oh, anywhere
though?
from 10 through to 2 o'clock in the morning. Any time in that window, it's ramped. It's going off like no one's
They
business.
broke me at hospital.
That's what I was saying to you. A bit like the sleep study. You go into hospital, you don't sleep.
They keep
They send you
breaking
out,
me.
and you're broken when they go home. Look at that. You're happy. Harmony
I'm
has
happy.
been reached. Oh,
and
I'm
I
so
haven't
happy.
got one of the
Well, there you
greatest
go.
either.
That's a positive outcome.
And look, 3 of them.
Who cares?
Like I said,
it's pink.
my doll's house party.
Right. Have you got one more to open still?
Yep.
Wow. Final one to go.
Okay.
What's in the box or what's in the packet in this sort of case? It's the smallest one. What could it be? Could it be just a rolling pin? Could it be a
It's
spoon?
flat.
It's flat packed. Well, IKEA's flat packed.
Ah, I think it's
We always look for the reaction to see what
it's
we
more
get out of this.
DVDs, isn't it?
Oh, are they? Or is it magazines?
Oh,
Glasses
no,
would be
it's
good.
magazines. Guys, I've got to build a doll's house. Oh my gosh, it's Better House and Gardens and Real Simple magazine.
Okay.
Uncomplicates
Homes
your
and
life.
Well, you should.
Now,
Okay.
let me just...
Let me show them because
Okay,
you're too small.
show them that one.
Could I have it?
Okay,
Can you
it's
pass it
my
to me
finger.
first? Right, so this is the first one. I'll hold it in the little itty bitty
Better
corner.
Homes and
I'm going to bring it up
Gardens.
as close as I can. I'm so sorry to try and get it in zoom and mode.
So
but
retro,
it gives you an idea
man.
by the size of my
That should be in
thumbnail.
retro.
And the
now,
other one?
this one. Can I just preface to say
Preface.
this?
What comes first?
This
Yes.
is a cute book for a coffee table, sure.
Sure.
And you see it in the books all the time. Be cautious if you're poor. Don't get rid of everything because I'm simplifying my
minimising
life.
your life.
And then you don't have all your lovely things and then you've got to go buy them again because you realise that you regret it. Don't be
Sounds like a bit of
stupid.
lived experience going on there with regrets. Is that what's happening here,
Because
honey?
these books convince you you don't need these things in your life.
Okay, well, I'm going to
And
put it on
then
the
you
coffee
end
table
up
for you.
unhappy within like 2 to 3 months going, I miss things.
Or you needed that thing, and those things come in handy.
just
And if you
miss-
don't
you
have
just
those
miss
things, you
those
still got to go and buy
things.
those things or borrow those things.
Oh dear.
Oh no, we've had a candelabra collapse.
Oh dear.
They look a bit like lightsabers.
The house is burning down.
Yes, that'd be about right actually with you. That's why we were very careful with candles in the house as well. Yeah, those fake candles, you know, the ones with the battery, LEDs, brilliant around her, because this is exactly what she does with dyspraxia and autism and balance and coordination, and then the Tourette's things go left, right and centre.
Right, so there
Goodness
we go.
me. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's episode, do leave a comment below. Comments, ideas and suggestions are always welcome. Give us a big thumbs up of
Absolutely.
encouragement. If you're new to the channel,
you know,
welcome. We love to see you here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the
love
notification bell.
playing with balls.
Okay.
No, I love miniatures.
Miniatures, okay.
I am addicted to collecting things.
Things, yes, lots of things.
And one day, don't
Small
you
is a
think
good thing
I
because
should have
they take
a
less room.
doll's house to put all this in
Right.
and make it come to life.
Okay.
Think about it. Wallpaper,
Chandeliers,
chandeliers,
carpet,
chandelier. And you know
little
what?
figures.
Shein sells a lot of doll's house stuff.
Right. Okay. Where would we put it?
No idea.
No idea either.
That's the problem.
That's the $50 million
That's the
question.
problem that's probably not going to make it come to life.
Yeah,
At
so
the
it's a
moment,
challenge.
everything's in jars.
Well, they used to do
But it's
ships
in
in
here,
jars, which were
kind of.
miniatures. Maybe you could do a
Miniature
room
little
in a jar.
Room in a jar.
I'm just saying, there's an idea.
Maybe.
There's a whole product idea that you could work
How
with.
do you get it in? How do you get it in?
How
there?
do you get a ship into a jar? It's
Yeah,
very
but the
clever what they
shipping.
do.
No, I know how they do that
I
one, but
wasn't
you
gonna
can't
tell you, I
do
know.
that with these. Like, how do you do that with something like that?
Hey,
can't.
creative. I'm
Okay.
just giving you the
How do you
ideas.
shove that in a neck
You
of a
gotta,
bottle?
you gotta work the problem, honey. You gotta work the problem to find a
But
idea.
basically, I've got more to come. A couple more to come
More
still.
what?
Balls, mini balls.
Okay, more mini balls to come. Okay, great.
Oh my goodness. I have birthday. So
birthday
let's
ball.
hope that it's a cake. Because that's the only reason why I bought
That's
it.
why she bought the birthday ball.
And then the other one I have
But I have got a few cakes in that collection.
is...
Retro?
Oh,
Well, you'll have to wait and see because she's forgotten
Don't
where
remember.
she's at. She doesn't remember most things. She's a bit like a goldfish.
but it's a
bit like
different
Dory.
one. I
Yes.
have picked, each one has been a different one. I've picked the only ones was
Mhm.
the two homes.
Okay.
I picked the two homes. But basically, yes, I hope you've enjoyed this.
Oh,
And,
it's been very entertaining. Little
look,
retro flashback to your
one
school
day-
years.
Oh, yes, well,
Yep.
let me know
I'm glad
what
you got your
you
candelabras.
got into trouble for at
Graters,
school for
magazines.
being autistic, for being ADHD or ADD, whatever you
Or even
are.
OCD.
Or OCD. Like, I remember, like, when you go get your reading books and it's got the little stickers.
Yep.
Well, they had to go
Progressive
searching
readers.
for my book because my book was never in the normal books.
Oh, okay.
Because I wasn't really reading. Anyway, it was a sympathy book given to me.
Okay.
But I'd go through it and I'd be like, okay, while I wait for the teacher to go to the special ed room, cupboard, and get me the books just to choose from to make me feel good, I would go through and I'd be like, oh, okay, the colours are out of order. Right, blue,
So
pink,
there you go.
red,
And that's led to your
yellow,
whole home decorating
green.
thematics.
And the teacher would go, stop touching the books, what are you doing? They're not your books. And it's like, geez, you don't have to rub it in that I'm stupid. No, I was dyslexic. But basically,
Yeah.
dyslexics, they still can't work out how to teach us to read.
Mm.
I had to learn to read myself. I had
Well,
to
your
work out my
blue-coloured
own
glasses may have
method.
actually helped you back in those days.
So
believe it
they
or not.
say.
Actually, more so the rose-tinted glasses do
That's
help
what they're
those
saying.
with dyslexia. Yep.
But
there is a few little tips.
do
and
not
tricks-
forget learning
tricks that are available.
disabilities do not stop you from a university education to the
No.
point, like you said, where you get
Excelling
commendations and
Above
high
the norm in
distinctions.
the top 1%.
Don't let it trick you. It just means that you take longer to learn.
You learn differently.
Or
And that's
differently.
okay.
Bit of
Indeed.
both.
Well, I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, and found some entertainment out of that. We love you, and we'll
We love
see
you
you
lots.
in another episode.
Lots and lots
real
and
soon.
lots.
Bye
I think
for
I broke
now.
my back dancing, but I hope
I
you
think
enjoyed
you did
that.
too. Yes. Bye.
Bye.